Thank you very much for the introduction. I'm Nakamura, in charge of Human Resources Recruitment section at Bryza Corporation. Okay, now we have our slides, and let's talk about our company. And then our company is outsourcing the capabilities, focusing on technologies. We're designing, doing the design and the development of the software application for our clients. And then the number of employees right now is around 850. About 20% of such a population are from the outside Japan or foreign nationals. So regardless of the nationalities, we are willing to recruit all the qualified engineers across the globe. And then looking at our customer base, and including the sectors or industries, there are three major sectors. Automotive is one, a semiconductor industry, and then electronics are the devices. So these are the three major the industries we are focusing on as an outsourcer for engineering services. There are two kind of approaches for support that we provide. And an on-site type of support as engineers, we are just the stations, sending dispatching personnel stationed at the customer site. The other approach is partial outsourcing of development activities. This is a consignment type of development outsourcing. So that's another thing. Once that you are consigned with the development of certain the solutions, our bryza team will be responsible for the developing and helping the customers to finalize the solution, and then submitting the outcome that's according to the specification and expectation of the customer. So right now, so those engineers are like 60 to 70% of our sourcing the business is on-site type of the people being stationed at that. And the remaining 35% are the 30% is the outsourcing business or consignment business, and then done by Bryza Corporation. And then going forward, we are very keen on increasing the portion or contribution of that consignment team-based approach. The reason why I would like to focus more on this is that as follows. Because we'd like to pursue such business opportunities centering around a very good the teamwork, especially inexperienced people who are very keen to learn. Those younger and inexperienced people can be supported by the rest of the team members and team leader as well. That's something that's so great about teamwork activities. One specific example is working with consignment business with automobile manufacturers that started year 2009. At that time, we began with a very small team consisting of 3 people. And then as we came up with a more outcome deliver solutions, and while working on the human resources development within the team. So that 3-man team developed into the 60-strong team. So those people who were nurtured and fostered and developed the capabilities within the team framework, they are demonstrating their capabilities into their fullest in various projects. So we'd like to provide an environment where people can work together and nurture together and develop that mutual development is possible. And more specifically, I'd like to touch on the technical job opportunities. Some of the major products that we handle are as follows: with photos, home appliances, industry robots, special vehicles, and others. So there are 3 job types in the field: the machines, and electricity, software engineers. 3 different type of jobs for engineers. And then in terms of designing and development areas, and specifically R&D, and then development and design. These are the major components of our development project. And then as for the evaluation and the verification of the deliverables, that we are engaged in the engineering processes to do the verification. And then the research and development, the upstream of the industry processes is something that we are working on in many projects. So that's something that you might want to focus on or pay attention to. And across industries, especially the automotive, semiconductor, and then electronic appliances, the manufacturing sector are some of our strengths. And we have had an extensive track record in those 3 industries. So proportion-wise, the automotive-related projects are accounting for a major part of our businesses right now. In more detailed explanations that depicts project examples in the area of automotive, also battery pack designing and development, and in case of semiconductor, manufacturing devices, machine tools development. When it comes to electronics, like wireless earphones and smartphones, smartwatches. So these like the major products, including the machine, the electronic systems, and software applications as well. And so sometimes you see that the products that you are in charge of released and launched into the market, and then sometimes you can have a chance to purchase the product that you were engaged in the early process of development and designing. And so that's such a pleasure. Once people choose our company, and then here's a schematic to describe that how the assignment is made for newcomers. First of all, that we are conducting interview with applicants, and then we are trying to understand the intention of the applicants or the employees, what specific interest he or she might have. Of course, that there is special knowledge required for that. And then some people are so enthusiastic about certain that area or domains, even though that he or she might not be technical expert in that. But once that we just strike a good balance between the passion of the people and technical capabilities, so that you can, we can help develop their own their skills going forward to support their future. So let me show you some photos introducing your senior employees and where they are working, and then assignment, what type of assignment they are in, which particular project they are engaged in. So if you visit our corporate booth, you can get more detailed information and explanation about the employees of our organizations. As for training, onboarding process, the training plays an important role. April is the beginning of a fiscal year, and for the 2 months, May and June, and then newcomers are going through a basic the trainings, capabilities, and then professionals training. Afterwards, they are moving on to the on-the-job training. So the first initial 2 months is the time when you can closely working with your peers, newcomers, that can create a great memory after that. Sometimes times that you can look back on those days who suffered and worked together with your peers. So, career path, opportunities. Some of people have a professional skills and some technical fields, and then some of them might develop the management the skills. And even after onboarding, the company is never stops providing assistance to those people. And then once you decide to work for them, and then we have to prepare the working environment as well as a living environment in terms of the qualification support, rent subsidy, and everything. And as you that have a family, and then additional benefit can be gained as a result of expanding family to support family members. So every qualification that you gain could create an opportunity for the companies, the financial assistance. So that we are ready to provide whatever assistance to develop and nurture the newcomers or employees. Some recruitment information in detail, and then if you visit our company booth, you can get basic information like recruitment plan and recruitment policy. And you can also visit our company website. And then here's the procedures for the selection process and application process. So those of you who are willing to attend the first interview, and then please enter or register your name and your personal particulars. And also that you might physically visit the corporate booth to have the meaningful conversation with our company employees. So these are the people that are working for our organization, and they are waiting for you. Thank you very much. Thank you for your attention. Thank you. Chat inquiries. Let me ask a question. Is there any chance that the people can use English? And what is the decision criteria in terms of the Japanese language capability? N2. N2 is one criteria according to JLPT. And there are some opportunity for newcomers to demonstrate your capabilities around English speaking or writing skills, because we have lots of international projects. And then one person asked this question: I'm able to speak Japanese to a certain extent, but not so fluent. So I'm working on it. Is it possible for me to apply for a job at your company? Of course, you're welcome. Well, as long as you are just studying very hard toward the N2 qualification, and then we'd be happy to welcome you once you are qualified.